All right, teacher voice. We're gonna start. Man, it still works. Okay. All right. First of all, I want to acknowledge that Freddie is aggressively helpful, but so is Carrie Showalter. And she goes to funerals of students. She talks to parents when their child has just passed away. She called me the other day and she said, "I'm going to Target. I'm taking 2 kids to Target to get them something." I'm like, okay. Do you need anything? I mean, what am I gonna, so she's always going above and beyond. And I think that that's really important because it kind of focuses the care team on what we should be doing and kind of sets the tone for how we should interact. And I'm sucking up because she's my boss. All right. Okay. All right. I have written these case studies using some situations that we have had recently or fairly recently, and I tried to change them a little bit to like you were observing this behavior as either an advisor or possibly an instructor like Rhonda in her classes. So look at those carefully. So here's how we're going to do this. You're going to read them. They're fairly long. I apologize. I was an English teacher before this. I'm sorry. This is what you get. All right, so we're going to start off with Leia. Okay. And what you're going to do, what'd you say?
Star Wars names.
They're all Star Wars names. But not exactly, because they're actually the names of the actors who play the characters, except Leia was played by Carrie, and I thought that'd be awkward. Okay. And there's no Luke. I told them earlier there's no Luke because my son's name is Luke. And I thought that would be weird too. I don't want to jinx him. He's 9. Okay, so I want you to read through each case study, but we're going to do these one at a time, so don't panic. We're going to start off with Leia. Look through Leia, then as a table, you are going to kind of discuss and talk about a couple things. The question on your sheet is different than the one that I wrote, and better. So it says, what additional information would you want to be able to provide care? How or where could you gather that information? That is like pie in the sky. If you could get any information, like you have a lot of information, okay? If you can't get that information, right, we know, okay? So just try to think about what would be good if you could get this information and how you would get that information. And then what are possible resources or interventions that may improve the student situation? I want you all to put what you think, and then we're going to go over what Carrie and I think we would do in the situation as care team members. Okay, so go ahead and start with Leia. It seems long, but it's super interesting. I don't know. Okay. All right. Hi, Ruby. I'll give you, I don't know, 5 minutes to read it. Answer questions. Then after that, I'll give you more minutes.